You ask me about Count Dooku. Yes. My Padawan he once was. Long ago. Strong in the Force. Powerful in mind. A great Jedi, many thought. A dangerous Jedi, I feared. From the beginning, different he was. A thinker. Always questioning. Always searching. Never content to accept. A gift such a mind can be. But also, a danger. Older than most when brought to the Order, he was. From Sereno, a world of nobility, wealth. A Count's son, yet a Jedi he became. Left all behind, he did. Or so it seemed. But truly, in his heart, always, he carried it with him. A leader he was. A warrior. And, a man of pride. Much skill he had. With a blade, few could match him. Precision, elegance, Dooku's way it was. A fencer's grace, a duelist's control. In combat, never did he waste a movement. But his true strength, his mind was. The Force he wielded like a sculptor wields a chisel. Shaping, refining, bending to his will. Strong, yes, but patient also. Calculating and ever questioning. Often, he challenged the council. Why do we serve? Why do we not rule? Jedi are powerful, he would say. Why then do we bow to weak leaders? A dangerous path such questions can lead to. But his heart, I do not think it dark was. Not then. Injustice he despised. Corruption he would not tolerate. And in the Republic, much he saw that troubled him. Wars waged for profit. Senators more loyal to credits than to the people they served. A failing system, he believed. Yet he stayed. For many years he stayed. A Jedi still. A teacher. A mentor. His own apprentice he took. Qui-Gon Jinn, his student was. A bond they shared. Stronger than most. But alike they were, in ways unseen. Independent. Questioning. Unwilling to follow blindly. Qui-Gon, the will of the Force he trusted. Dooku, the strength of his own mind. And so, a difference lay between them. One that, in time, would grow wider. When Qui-Gon died, when the Sith returned. I wonder, did Dooku feel it then? The final thread? Snapping? The last chain to his old life? For not long after, gone he was. Left the Order. His rank, his title, cast aside. A Jedi no longer. To Sereno he returned, a Count once more. Wealth, power, his birthright he reclaimed. But peace? Never peace. Restless he remained. For in his heart, still, a fire burned. The Republic, broken it was. He saw it, clearer than most. The Jedi, blind they'd become. Puppets, servants of a corrupt system. And so, a new path he sought. Answers he sought. And in the darkness, answers he found. Palpatine, yes, Darth Sidious, a master of deception. Whispers in the shadows, promises in the dark. To Dooku, he spoke, of a new order, a stronger republic, a galaxy ruled not by weakness, but by will, a future where justice was not bound by law, but shaped by those with the power to wield it. And Dooku listened. A Sith he became. Not all at once. No. Step by step. Choice by choice. Easy, the fall is, when reason it wears. When conviction guides the hand. A war, he began. Necessary, he believed, to destroy the Republic, to end its corruption. A war of his own making. The Separatists, a cause he gave them. A banner, a leader. But war, war does not shape. War destroys. And in its fire, all things burn. The Jedi, his old brethren, one by one, he sent them to their deaths. The Republic, once an enemy in thought, now an enemy in battle. And yet, doubt. I know he felt. Mercy, he still had, in places. Regret, perhaps. Always he saw himself above the Sith of old. Not a monster, he believed. No. A visionary. A reformer. But the dark side. Always. It takes more than it gives. And, in the end, betrayed he was. A Sith's fate. Always the same. An apprentice. A tool. Nothing more. When he was no longer needed, when his master found another, discarded, he was. Palpatine did not mourn. No, he simply replaced. The apprentice is but a means to an end. And Dooku? Did he see it, I wonder? In his last moments, did he understand? That he was never more than a pawn? That the war he waged, the Republic he sought to destroy, his master had always controlled both sides? That his great purpose was never his own? I do not know. But I hope... I hope, at the end, he saw the truth. Regret did I feel? Perhaps. My student he was. A Jedi once. A man of strength, of conviction. Could I have guided him better? Shown him another path? Perhaps. Or perhaps his fate was always his own to choose. Strong he was. Brilliant. And yet, lost. In seeking control, lost himself. He did. In seeking power, a servant he became. A lesson, this is, for all of us. Yes,